Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All right, start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High. The name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. And I wanted to bring this out real quick. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8 and verse 5, and it's dealing with the riches. You understand? It says, if riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom that worketh all things? So the Lord is telling you right there that your riches is wisdom, all right? Having success everywhere you go, people loving you. You get what I'm saying? Wisdom. All right, let's keep on going. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, men don't have nothing bad to say about you. All right, let's keep on going. And if prudence work, who of all that are is more cunning, is a more cunning workman than she. So it's telling you right there that nothing is more cunning than wisdom. All right, nothing is more valuable. Wisdom is above gold. And if a man love righteousness, her labors are virtues, for she teacheth temperance and prudence, justice and fortitude, which are such things as men can have nothing more profitable in their life. So the Lord is telling you right there that prudence, justice, temperance, fortitude. You know what fortitude means? Fortitude means like it's similar to the ability to withstand something. You get what I'm saying? Fortitude. All right, that's a rough, estimate of the definition. You can go look it up for yourself. All right, so it says that that's what wisdom teaches you. It teaches you fortitude, all right, which is a form of integrity, prudence, temperance. You know, to temper something means that it's able to withstand something. All right, so let's keep on going. It says, if a man desire much experience, she knoweth things of old, and conjectureth aright what is to come. Conjectureth aright what is to come. That's talking about the prophecy. That's dealing with the prophecies of the Bible. All right. It says she knoweth the subtleties of speeches. So that's telling you right there that, if you have wisdom, you can listen to a man speak, and you can know his purpose for you, his purpose for speaking. Is this man a liar? All right. Is this man wicked? You get what I'm saying? If you have wisdom, you can discern these things. It's like a superpower, man. Wisdom is perception, the ability to perceive all things. All right, let's keep on going. It says, and can expound dark sentences. So that means you can add unto wisdom. All right, things that people don't know. When they say the early bird catches the worm, you get what I'm saying? And nobody in the room knows what that means. Then a wise man rises up and says, hey, man, the early bird catches the worm means this. You get what I'm saying? They're able to explain dark sentences. All right, let's keep on going. She foreseeth signs and wonders and the events of seasons and times. So that's telling you that wisdom teaches you, understand the operations of the moon. All right, wisdom teaches you, the stars in the sky. All right, having wisdom teaches you to observe the times that are coming. You get what I'm saying? That's why when the star rose in the east, the three wise men came and inquired after Yahushua. Why were they called three wise men? Because the scriptures tell you that wisdom foresees signs and wonders. All right, so when something go down, you look up in the sky. If you have wisdom, then you'll know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? That's why they went to where Yahushua was and inquired after him, because they were wise men and they understood that a star would rise. All right, it says, therefore I purpose to take her to me to live with me, knowing that she would be a counselor of good things and a comfort in cares of grief. For her sake I shall have estimation among the multitude and honor with the elders, though I be young. So wisdom doesn't have an age, man. The Lord said he departed wisdom upon all flesh. All right, so just because you are old man, you understand, young men, they have wisdom as well. They can be given wisdom as well if they give their mind to know wisdom. All right, Solomon, there were men that were far older than Solomon, yet was Solomon the wisest man in his time. All right, let's keep on going. It says, I shall be found of a quick conceit in judgment, and shall be admired in the sight of great men. Now think about that. Who was admired in the sight of great men? Daniel. Why? Because Daniel had wisdom, and he was able to foresee signs and wonders. He was able to interpret Nebuchadnezzar's dream. You understand? And he was held in high esteem amongst the men of Babylon. All right, he was held higher than all of the diviners. all right, the Cushite, monthly prognosticators, he was held in much higher esteem because remember, King Nebuchadnezzar said, look, man, whoever can't interpret my dream, put them to death. Kill all of the diviners because they can't interpret my dream. But Daniel was like, look, man, I got it. All right, and he broke it down. Let's keep on going. It says, when I hold my tongue, they shall abide my leisure. And when I speak, they shall give good ear unto me. If I talk much, they shall lay their hands upon their mouth. So that's telling you right there that, men who have understanding, they understand when a wise man has come, and they'll know to keep silence. You get what I'm saying? Why do you think that when Yahushua spoke to the apostles, silence fell upon them? You get what I'm saying? It wasn't no arguing and bickering and fighting and whatnot. It was silence, all right? So that's basically telling you when wisdom is coming out, if you're a man of understanding, then you can discern what wisdom is, all right? Because it's going to line up with these precepts. All right, let's keep on going. It says, moreover, by the means of her I shall obtain immortality and leave behind me an everlasting memorial to them that come after me. All right, and that's what Yahushua did. All right, we still remembering Yahushua and the works of the Lord, even to this generation. All right, it's 2,000-3,000 years later. You understand? They spoke of Yahushua 2,000 and 3,000, 4,000 years before that with Moses. All right, so Yahushua, he left behind him, that wisdom and that immortality. Yahushua's memory, even though he's still alive right now, of course, his memory is immortal upon the earth. You understand? Through his wisdom, all right? And that comes from the Most High. It says, I shall set the people in order, and the nations shall be subject unto me. That's how you know that's talking about Yahushua, all right? So it says, horrible tyrants shall be afraid when they do hear of me. I shall be found among the multitude and valiant in war. All right, so after this is going into, you understand, Yahushua as his return and prophecies. It says, after I come into mine house, I will repose myself with her, for her conversation hath no bitterns, and to live with her hath no sorrow, but mirth and joy. All right, so having wisdom, you understand, is mirth and joy. All right, but don't forget, because the scriptures do say in the book of Ecclesiastes, in much wisdom is much grief, or I believe it might say in much knowledge. Let's get that precept. That's a good precept too. You understand? So, because I mean, I'm gonna leave that alone. But if you wise, you understand. If you are chasing after wisdom, the Lord is gonna give it to you, man. The Lord said, "Shall a man ask of his father?" I forgot the exact parable, but he said, "Shall a man ask of his father a fish, and he give him a serpent?" You get what I'm saying? That the Lord, if you ask the Lord for wisdom, he's going to give it to you liberally. You understand? It says, now when I considered these things in myself and pondered them in mine heart, how that to be allied unto wisdom is immortality. It says, and great pleasure is it to have her friendship, and in the works of her hands are infinite riches, and in the exercise of her conference with her, meaning meditating upon wisdom, prudence, and in talking with her good report. I went about me seeking how to take her unto me. So I'm not going to finish this chapter. This is Wisdom of Solomon 8. It's a good chapter, but it's just dealing with wisdom, man, and prudence, temperance, you understand, and how we should dwell with wisdom, all right? And it's some of the fruits of wisdom, and how wisdom makes you immortal. Think about it. Think about all of the wise men in the scriptures, all right? Men that followed the Lord, all right? Think about it. Moses's memory lives on to this day. All right. The memory of Elijah, it lives on to this day. King David, it lives on to this day. Everybody knows King David. You understand? Their memories are immortal. Of course, they're going to come back. They're going to be in the kingdom with us and be immortal. You get what I'm saying? But on a spiritual level, everybody knows King David, and he has much reverence across the earth, even unto this day, just like Yahushua. You understand? With that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh. Name of his only begotten Son, Yahushua. And say shalom.